Hello, and welcome to a art stream for as you might be able to tell from the music, Marble Blast Gold. I got a picture of the ball from Marble Blast Gold here for reference. Man, the art here is gonna be really hard to do. So I got some stuff ready in advance. I grabbed the tiny version of the logo with the circle around it. So I already have plans for what we're gonna do here for this. Let's do another layer right here. And quickly just do this. So my plan here is we're going to take this purple shade and we're gonna quickly frame my logo out in purple for reasons that will become clear soon. So I've got the entire Marble Blast Gold soundtrack looping in the background, and every song is about a minute long. Because they're all designed to just loop as much as possible. So we're gonna have some fun listening to that, I'm pretty sure. Let's just keep on framing all of this. Hang on, I think. Yep, that's easy enough. Just keep all this going. Almost fully framed this. It doesn't take very long. Da-da-da. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is in this lower layer, we're just going to oops. Oh, I see what's going on here. Hang on. Something I'm excited for is the, Planet Coaster 2 just got announced. And, that's definitely a game I wouldn't mind taking a peek at on the channel at some point in the future. So we're just gonna try and create a tie-dye ball background for this. Something that sort of matches the vibe that Marble Blast Gold had going on. We're basically just making a marble-fied version of our own logo here, you know? And the framing that I did on the logo here was to make sure the logo didn't get lost in the tie-dyeing. Because I wanted to keep the logo present on it. Although now I'm kind of debating if I really want to. So let's quickly do this. Just go ahead and move that over there in case I decide I want it. And we'll quickly do this. It might look better if I don't have that. We'll see though. So let's just let's slightly raise the size of the paintbrush. Not that much. Make sure it's a rounded brush. A rounded brush. We're just creating a generic-y tie-dye look going on here. Alright, do I have a smear brush? I don't know if this thing has a smear brush. I don't think it does. It's got a blur tool. And a jumble tool. Honestly, the blur tool, I kind of vibed with what that did a little bit, but nah. I wish I had, like, a smear tool. Oops, I clicked over to another. A place for the Marble Blast. Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to recreate the marble from Marble Blast. I'm trying to make a marble in my color scheme. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... I think this will add to the effect a little bit. That, I think, did a lot to improve the visual. Alright. I think that's our Marble Blast marble. Let's just, oops. Merge these layers. Oops. Cut that. Go back to the sprite layer. And plop the marble down in the spot. Okay, so, I hope everybody enjoyed this art stream. I'm kidding, we're not done. See, I knew this was going to be a very, very, very simple art stream. And that's why, hang on. Now that we're done with the Marble Blast part of this stream, we're going to take some time aside. And we're going to touch up a bunch of my old art, because this isn't just any old art stream. This is the last of the weekly art streams. Because we now officially have, once again, one piece of sprite work representing every single game we have beaten on the channel, on the banner. And in the future, when I beat games that need new representation in the future, we will actually do art streams after beating those games. One thing I think of, if I had to guess, I'm gonna throw out a blind guess. I think the next game that's going to be beaten after this is probably going to be, if I had to guess, Hypnospace Outlaw. I feel like that one is the one most likely to be the next thing beaten out of everything we have running right now. But I don't know if that's the case, because we're still very much in the midst of that game. Well, I know it's definitely not going to be Death Stranding or Tears of the Kingdom. But so we're going to go through some of our old art, touch it up, maybe add more stuff to represent different things better. One thing I want to start with is I want to adjust the pants here on my Night in the Woods character by adding just a little bit better lighting going on. And using that lighting to then do some colored outlines. That's something that I've been wanting to lean in on more with my artwork in general, is I don't really do colored outlines much, and I wish I did colored outlines more as a thing. And that's part of what we're going to be doing here, is we're going to be applying a lot of colored outlines to my older art. Hang on, let's... So we're just touching up a bunch of my old art, making it look nicer overall, I think. Do that there. Because, like, the more I look at my old art, the more I'm like, I don't really like black outlines on my art, is what I've realized. I think in general, colored outlines do just look better. And on some of my old art, this is gonna change a whole lot about the appearance, I think. I've also decided I don't like those little pink bits I've done on all my art. And I want to change my expression to be a little smile. Give all my old art a smile. And look at that, we've already begun the process of updating my old artworks. Here, we're gonna have a pretty easy job. Just boom, boom, boom. Man, I think I went a little overzealous on some of the outlining on this one, looking at it. I did more outlines than I needed. Yeah, like, look at that harsh black outline on the white shoes. Why the fuck did I do that? Dumb. Let's instead use a slightly darker white. And that looks much nicer. When you give exactly, the black outline takes up a lot of room that could have otherwise been spent adding more character detail, lighting. But, you know, I still didn't fully know what I was doing, and a big part of it was early on I very much wanted to limit my color palettes on all of my artwork as much as I could because I thought like using a limited amount of colors looked a little better. And sometimes having the outline disappear like it does right here does kind of add to the effect in a way, or to the visuals. Dumb. Look at that. Such an improvement. This one is already good. I think that's like actually pretty much perfect for a Papers, Please sprite, honestly. The only thing I want to do is I want to move both of these two over a little. Over here, this being one of my more recent pieces, I had already begun to take on that new philosophy. The only real change I gotta do here is, one, the shoes are lighted incorrectly. I just realized that. So hang on, let's quickly... flip that lighting on the shoes. And then on this shoe, we're just gonna make all the outlines the light gray. And on this one, we're going to make a slightly darker gray. Also, I realize... What the fuck was I doing? Why did I do the paler lights there? There we go. That looks good. For a darker shoe. Oh man, over here. Ooh, I'm gonna have a lot to touch up on this one. Let's grab that darker flesh tone from here. Again, another case of I clearly overdid the outlining on some things. Also, I've realized the lighting is hitting both of these versions of me differently. Something I'll have to fix in a moment. Oops. This is by the way, I should go through for those of you who don't know. So we got Night in the Woods, Guardians of the Galaxy, Papers, Please, Metro, and then this right here was Atomic Heart. When more DLC comes out of that game, I gotta pay to visit. More outlines so it doesn't blend into the purple background. I don't think it blends in too badly. It's like it's a weird baseball bat weapon you get in the game that's covered in saw blades. It's the one I put in my character's hand because it was my favorite melee weapon to use in the game when I did my playthrough. That looks much better. The only issue now is that the lighting is hitting this version differently than all of the others. So we're just gonna go ahead and... you know what? Does that really matter all that much that he's being hit with the... It really does. Hang on. This is actually an easier fix than I'm making it out to be in my head. Since we have the screen tint a bit warm at night to make it less... Oh, okay. That makes sense. Your colors might look a little different. Yeah, the stick is like a nice brown and the background is purple. Hang on. Maybe if I do that, but then the grays fade away. I'm just gonna keep the purple background because in general I need my things to pop on the purple background. I think when I finished this one, I had started to get tired of working on it, so I just sort of like was like, okay, done. You know what I mean? I hit that point of like, I just want to be done with this. Back when I first did it. I give a lot of my characters the same pair of boots. There we go. That's much better lighting. Ooh, I realized I lost some outlines there by mistake. That looks a lot better. I do want to make a small adjustment there. Oh my god, the Scorn one. This was a really early art, I think. If my memory serves right. Oops. There's a lot we can do here. I really like the direction I took with the artwork here. Oops. I think it ultimately made for a much better design than if I had just, like, tried to verbatim copy the aesthetic of the Scorn character through most of the game. Yeah, shoes, especially because it's really hard to get detailing in shoes, you know? So I think it's particularly forgivable when dealing with shoes. My terrible bare feet design. But to be fair, bare feet aren't exactly an easy thing to do. And there's a very large lacking of barefoot reference art online. I wonder why. Yeah, removing these harsh outlines is so much better. I already did that with these ones. All the black outlines on here are ones I kind of want to keep, aside from up at the face. Which, ooh, I want to change the face up on a few of these. Just realized I forgot to give the smirk to a couple of these. From side is easier than barefoot from the top, yeah. Like, especially like a front on feet like I do here. It's like, how the fuck do you do toes? And I actually want to do something here. Some more here. I want to make a change to what's in this hand. I want to give my character a energy sword. Now that we've beaten Halo 2. So let me just... Let's go to the whip layer. We're going to use mostly the same colors as what we used here. Let's quickly get a good reference image. Open the reference layer. So here's a good reference image of all the swords. And I think the one I like the visual look of the most is the Reach sword. So we're going to use that as our basis. And we're going to use the newer method that I've started to pick up that I think helps me to visualize a smaller pixelized version of things much better. We're going to get a nice thick outline. And we're just going to trace the shape. And then we'll be shrinking that down in a bit. There we go. Halo 3 had better let me dual wield the energy sword. Now let's go ahead and... Oops. A little smaller. That's gonna be about the scale we want, but we lost too much detail, so let's... That's about what I want. Hang on, let's... So I don't need to worry about the actual part in the hand, which actually makes my life so much easier. Do I got any good clenched fists that are pointing straight up? Or straight in a direction? Right here. So let's... Oops. Steal this hand. Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. Now hang on. Flip. Horizontal. No, I went to do flip vertical, my bad. There we go, now the thumb's on the correct side. Let's erase the hand parts we don't care about. And I want the thumb to be in underneath. So actually, hang on. Did the wrong flip again. Alright, and then let's give it some of the glove colors. There we go. Jesus. So yeah, the shape I want to go for it's going to like... It curves in around the hand. It's like boom, boom, boom. Hang on. That... Honestly, more or less, this is like exactly what I want. I just need to shorten parts of it. Oops. Because that's definitely far too long. Friendship with Sticky Grade over. Halo Energy Sword is now best friend. Go, let's just remove all that. That looks good. All right, and then let's just... There we go. I think this is a case where we want the edge to be lighter, because it's a light sword and all that. I think that looks good. That's a good energy sword look. Alright, over to Doomery now. Hang on, let's just quickly... There we go. Wait. You wouldn't be looking at the front of the hand. I don't need those fingers modeled out. That's what was looking off the whole time I was making this. Except no, it would be, the whole thing would be well lit. It's on an energy sword. Hang on. I'm looking at this hand and I'm like, something feels wrong. That's what it should be like. Okay, hang on. Yeah, make sure it's still on the whip layer. I want to do something more like this hand. Because the fingers would not at all be facing toward the camera. This overall makes much more sense. There we go. That's much better looking. And you know what? We finished 2 games. So we're gonna go ahead and put 2 little tally marks on the name tag thing. We're gonna do it like that. And then that'll be what it does when we get to 3. Maybe not. That's 2. That'll be 3rd. That'll be 4th. Ah, no, nah, just the single line looks better. Alright, now then, on to do Marine. Pretty simple here. I want to use this gray shade that we've used all over him for the outlines, and like 90% of this. Just because it will carry with it a level of uniformity to the appearance. Alright. Easy peasy. Is the smile good? I don't think I like the smile, actually. Just the 2-dot mouth. I feel like the smirk carries too much cheekiness. Alright, now on to this one. What is going on with the lighting on this one? Jesus, it's terrible. Also, that arm looks pretty bad, but I don't feel like fixing that arm. He says as he begins fixing it. Yeah. Like this. More neutral expression works better. Exactly what I was thinking. That looks a little bit more natural. Although, hang on. There we go. That looks good, I think. There we go. That looks much better. Oh, we're gonna have to do a little bit of clever work here. Or careful work, I mean. There we go. That's too dark. God. You know, I just accidentally made a change that I like. Wait. Why is that one's jaw? Okay, yeah. Looks like that change is already done on some of them. That's weird. I did something that fucked up the jawline on some of the versions of me somehow. We're looking at one of the earliest pieces of work now, looking at the portal art. But you can even tell how different and early it is by the fact that it's like a grayed out outline for a lot of it instead of a black outline. I put a lot of time into capturing the detail on here, huh? It's all like slightly purple tinted. It's weird. Is that really the skin tone I use on everything else? It just looks weird on here, I guess. That arm on the left still looks weird, but I really don't feel like trying to fix it more. Ooh. Just stretching a little. Alright. I think the black outline staying on the portal gun there is actually a good choice. So we're gonna keep it. Oh my goodness, this is Train Conductor me representing Tracks Tuesday, which isn't really happening anymore, huh? So we'll have to move this character somewhere else soon. Whenever we figure out what the new Tuesday series is after this. Which, again, go vote on that. That vote, I don't remember if I brought that up, but that vote, the vote of what series will replace the weekly art stuff is up right now. For all of you to go vote on. I think I need an even darker blue. The Return of Tracks Tuesday is one of the available options on that vote. The reason I'm not just going right back to it, is because I kept saying that I would go back to it once the art stuff was all caught up, but the problem is, I said I left it because I had creator's block, and I wanted input from all of you, but I didn't really get much in the way of input. I've actually decided I don't like that blue. This is better. I haven't gotten any suggestions or ideas from any of you, and I'm like, man, that's a shame. So, I would love to hear what, like, ideas from all of you, if you do vote for the Tracks series. Because I still am not entirely sure what I would even build if I went back to it. Although if it got voted on, I would go back to it and try and, like, see if I could freshen any ideas into my mind. I feel like we can do a little better in the lighting here. That looks a lot better. Jigglybat's gonna stay the same. Ooh, I was like, what the hell? Is the reference layer still open? Alright, old artist me. This, whew. Fun fact is most of this sprite is actually just a recolored Pokemon character sprite. Hence why it feels so drastically different from a lot of my other art. What is happening? Locked that logo, that layer by mistake. Why the hell is this the color scheme that I made it? That looks nice. Just do some of this. Da-da-dum. There we go. Yeah, that just overall looks a lot better, doing the colored outlines on all of this. Although I think I'll keep the black outlines on the pants down there, because I do think that looks better. There we go. Whew. Alright, this guy could be pretty simple, just lots of this darker green all over his face and space. I gotta play Ultimate Chicken Horse with my friends again. The game is fun. Problem is, half my friend group loved the game, the other half hate it. So, like, it's the kind of game that if we're gonna play it, we're gonna have to exclude a bunch of people. Which is why we usually just don't end up playing it. Look at that. Look at that. That one's beautiful. No notes. Nothing needs to be changed. Over here. Not a lot that needs to be updated. Just a little bit of, let's get a darker blue to drop on these spots. And then use this dark orange I already have on these. This is the Creeper World art from when we were playing that game. Yeah, so... yeah, it was... Atomic Heart, Scorn, Paper Mario, although it's gonna be Mario in general. Halo, Doom, Sunless Sea, Portal, Tracks Train Set Game, Art Stuff, Ultimate Chicken Horse, and this one is... what's it called? Creeper World 4. I gotta make the changes to the face. The face zone. Oh, man. About halfway there. This is for unpacking, and this one is for Psychonauts. I like how the Psychonauts one came out. It was one of the ones that I had to spend a lot of time getting right. Look at that. Oh man, the Super Land art. That game was good. I should go back and play its DLC at some point, and I think it has a sequel now too. It was a fun little game. I enjoyed it thoroughly when I played it. And I think we'll leave the gun part as it is. There we go. This over here is BioShock's representation, me as a little sister. Careful. Da-da-dum, ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. There we go. That one, oh wait, hang on. A little bit more. That's for when I played the game Minute, that one there. Now we're getting over here to these ones. We got Carrion, and we got Spore. Oops. Just as simple as this. God damn it. Yeah, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and the simplicity of the Marble Blast Gold one meant that this was the perfect time to do it, you know? Go back and touch up all my old art. Mm. Go. Ridiculous looking. Man, I would love to play more Spore if EA didn't just be like, no, fuck you. Because that's why that playthrough stopped. Is I tried to find a way that I could get your guys' creations into my world, and EA was just like, you don't own the game. Fuck you, pay us again. And I was like, alright, fuck you, I'm not playing your game anymore then, asswipes. EA pissed me off. This one is for Puyo Puyo Tetris, one of the earliest games on the channel. That one was bought from bought from me by an old friend so we could play it together, which we did play a little bit together. And then I sort of fell out of contact with that person. Because they were more a friend of a friend. But I'd like to reconnect with them sometime if I ever get the chance. There's a lot of friends I fell out of communication with, and I wish I could hang out with again. And I've tried reaching out to, but they're just at a different point in their life now. Hey, some of those old friends I reached out to did fully reconnect with me, and it was great, and we hang out regularly now. It's good. Always good to reconnect with old friends. Alright, now we're gonna do the Dishonored art. Oops. Alright, and what we're gonna do here is get a slightly darker gray. Man, I gotta play more with just leaving colors open to the background. That's something I did for a long time and then just sort of stopped doing, and I feel like was a mistake to stop doing. Man, the thing that got me into doing pixel art, I've talked about this in the past, but it was doing Pokemon fusions on Tumblr. And what got me into that was a YouTube creator who would do Pokemon fusions, and it was just like silent time lapses of them, and I fucking love them. And they deactivated their channel. Their channel and all their videos are just gone. And like, that's heartbreaking, you know? I would never just delete my channel, you know? Because, like, even if I decide I'm not happy with all of the content I've ever created anymore, and I don't think it's good, you guys might still enjoy it. And if there's people out there who can find joy in my art, I don't want to take that away from them just because I don't think it's good enough anymore. Just because I don't think it's up to snuff. That's why even my oldest, shittiest videos are still up. The only videos that aren't up are ones I didn't upload for particularly good reasons. Alright, oh, hang on. Oops. I don't think theirs was deleted due to copyright issue. I think they might have just deleted their channel. I have backups of all my videos, though, always saved on a hard drive. That way, even if my whole channel got wiped today, I'd be fine. This one's Nitro. And down here we got Marble Blast Gold and Civilization. Hang on. Give me the new skin tone color. Look at that one little nipple. Oops. God damn it, I keep hitting Control X instead of Control Z. What is going on right here? God damn it, I keep doing it. I keep hitting Control X instead of Control Z. And that brings up a whole different thing, and I have to re-click in the R program. It's always annoying. There we go, that's the Civilization one. And now let's go back up here. We're almost done. Over here, this is the Fallout Friday stuff. Which... What was I just thinking? See, part of me wants to make changes to commemorate the different Fallout games we've done. But we've done Fallout 1 and 2, and we did Old World Blues a whole bunch back in the day. What can I do to represent Fallout 1 and 2 on here, though? I can't think of anything. But in the future, I might add some things to these. Actually, hang on, you know, I just had a slight idea. Nah. Hang on, what was the Roman numeral 13? That'd be... Yeah, no, that wouldn't look good either. That would actually take more space. Yeah, I don't know what I could do to represent that good. If anyone has any ideas in regards to how I could represent the different Fallout games on this sprite, shoot them out and maybe I'll do them in a future thing. God damn it. There we go. God damn it. Did the Control X thing again. God damn it. Stop. I keep hitting all the wrong keys. Ta-da. Oop, didn't give them the new mouth. This one was for City Skylines when that was a regular series. But if you really want to argue it for representing something still on the channel, you could definitely make a good argument that it represents the, what should call it? Game dev streams now, because it's me building something. I just realized on my second monitor, all the colors look way more saturated. That's, I hope it's not that my monitor I've been doing all my art on is desaturated, because that would be an unfortunate realization to have. But, hang on. If I look at my art on my phone, I've uploaded some of the art to the Discord. Let me just look at it on my phone and draw a comparison that way real quick to see how it looks and how I feel about its color. Because I'm just having this realization. I'm like, I really hope that I haven't been doing everything in a way more saturated color scheme than I want. Yeah, okay, it's just my second monitor is oversaturated is the issue. That is a relief. It's just... Oops. There we go. Then over here, now the Outer Wilds art, which Outer Wilds, we're listening to its soundtrack right now. This is the best game I've ever played in my goddamn life. If you've not played it, I highly recommend it. Don't even watch my playthrough, just go play the game yourself and then go back and watch my playthrough, which, trust me, you'll want to after playing it. Because this is the kind of game that after beating it, you'll want to beat it again, you'll want to play it again, but you physically can't play it again for reasons that become clear when you play it. And so the next best thing is to experience it vicariously through someone else. What is going on there? Oh, I see, that's the antenna of the helmet sticking up. God, I want to play Outer Wilds again. I gotta get my brother to sit down and play it with me more. Sorry that all the Two Brothers series has been gone. It's just, you know, he's a dad now. Here's my atrocious Death and Taxes artwork. My goodness, that's... Ooh. It's also one of the only arts that's looking directly at the camera. Also, yes, I just used the phrasing of arts. Like, plural. The sprites, one of the only sprites that's looking directly at the camera. This is actually, one of the oldest sprites on the channel. Like, it is old. That was a really fun game. That's another game I wouldn't mind making my brother play, and I think he would enjoy, is Death and Taxes. I wonder if there's been other games made by those devs. I'd love to check it out. I appreciate it, Saddlebag. Next is the Batman art. We're gonna keep the black outlines. I think that this one actually benefits from all the black outlines. Because, you know, it's fucking Batman. So this is gonna be the quickest one to touch up. Oops. Easy peasy. Yeah, exactly. You're right, completely on theme. Longest sword. That was a game my friend Sleepy had recommended to me. It was a rage game. Fucking asshole. Listen, I love Sleepy. Sleepy's awesome. Fucking asshole. Yeah, we're gonna use this to color on all those outlines. I really like how this one came out. I gave it the long, pointy boots that some medieval armor has. This one, I like this one because this one, it was one of the ones where I got to take a lot of artistic liberties on how I depicted the character, because the art style used for the game was so, like, chibi and simplistic. Alright, now we got... This one represents Rebuild. Very fun game. But also sort of represents zombie content on the channel in general. Also, it's one of the she, her pronoun me's. Some fun lore. There we go. Oh man, HEV soup for Black Mesa. God, Black Mesa was so good. I can't wait for some of the big projects being made, because there's people developing new content for Black Mesa, recreating the DLCs the game had, and I cannot wait for those to come out. Oops. Okay, this one is actually the first time I'm gonna do this hack that I could have kind of been using all along. We're going to pull them out, bring them to the whip layer, drop them in. Grab this. Continuous. Just because that will make my life a million times easier. Because of how many outlines are on this bitch. Also, I think I want to make a change here. Slightly cross-eyed on the zombie. I like that. I did that visually. Oops. The glasses aren't black for some reason. This one is for Piku Niku. And this is our Legend of Zelda art. From finishing Tears of the Breath of the Wild. And we're still playing Tears of the Kingdom, because that game's fucking massive. But I love that about it. I love it when games are fucking massive. Because if there's one thing I like, it's massive things. Ooh. I avoided the colored, or the black outline pretty heavily on this one, which is nice. This right here is World of Goo, and World of Goo 2 is coming out very soon, and I'm fucking hyped for that. Cult of the Lamb, which has had some expansion since I played it, and I wouldn't mind going back to at some point. There we go. Oops. Alright, and just like that, we've touched up all of the art. So let's get it to update on here. Come on. Da 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 da. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, again, like I said, at this point now, officially, the weekly art series is done because we've caught up on all of the sprite art that I needed to touch up on again. So next week is going to be something entirely new that's going to be voted on by all of you in the Discord, so go and vote for that right now. Yeah, in the meantime, end cards will be appearing in a moment, linking to the entire art playlist, as well as Marble Blast Gold, and we'll be doing more art the next time I beat a game. Love all you very, very, very much, and ta-ta for now.